Hello everybody, Halo Infinite is officially here, and if I'm being quite honest with you, it's a bit underwhelming.
What's up everybody? By the intro you can probably guess that today I'm reviewing Halo Infinite. Just the multiplayer though. I haven't played the campaign yet, but I'll get to it at some point. So, I know this video is going to be late, but I've been taking my time with the game and I feel like I can give you a good opinion of it now. First, just to let you know where I stand with the Halo series, 1, 2, 3, ODST, and Reach are back-to-back masterpieces, with 3 being the best one in my opinion and one of my favorite games ever. 4 and 5, however, are abominations. 4 was a cheap attempt to snatch Call of Duty's audience, but COD fans that year just played Black Ops 2, and the game died, taking Halo as a franchise with it for a while, and then the broken launch of the Master Chief Collection didn't help revive it, neither did the dumpster fire known as Halo 5 Guardians. The removal of split screen in that game is already a deal breaker, that alone for me. And they added loot boxes, and it had the worst art style in the series, going from a semi-realistic sci-fi military to Power Rangers in space. So, how does Halo Infinite stand up to these other games? Decently, I would say. And let's get into why that is. Gameplay-wise, I would say it's almost perfect, but there are things holding the overall experience back that I'll get into later. Firstly, the movement. To say that sprint is a divisive topic in the Halo community is to make a grand understatement. Many fans of the OG trilogy despise sprint, while some people love it. This is the best version of sprint we have ever had. It doesn't take too long to start shooting again after running, and it isn't exactly a get out of jail free card like it was in some of the old games. Neither is it forced on you. In fact, it's completely viable to never sprint at all. They also have a neat sliding mechanic which isn't utilized as much. There's also equipment to enhance the movement like the dash, repulsor, and grapple hook, which is the best one, don't at me. You can also have a wall you can place down and a sonar thing that's borderline useless. Overall, the movement satisfies OG fans and some of the newer fans. And now for guns, this time around, they have better reloads, designs, and sounds than ever. They brought back several weapons we already know and love from the Halo series, and some new ones like the Ravager, Skewer, Heatwave, Disruptor, and Plasma Carbine that sucks donkey balls. They all look super cool and like they belong in Halo, unlike the stupid Promethean guns. Thank God those things are gone. I hated them. Now, these guns can be a bit weak up close though. You can break someone's shield, and then if yours is broken too, they can just one-shot you with the melee. But that's just Halo. Overall, the gunplay works, and it's fun. The maps, however, I'd say are less than impressive, and there's not that many. They play well, but all have a very samey aesthetic. They also lack interaction, which was a strong point of Halo maps in the past. They say there's like 10 at launch, but it only feels like you play on the same 4. They need to add some new ones ASAP. There's also no Forge or server browser, so you can't rely on the community. And get this, it's not coming for another 6 to 9 months, because...
Modern gaming, baby, pay up!
You know, it's like they want us to go outside, which you know what? I'm gonna go do.
On second thought, I'll go back inside.
At least this game has split screen this time around. Now for vehicles. There are not enough vehicles for big team battle. They're fragile and underwhelming, just like the variety of content. This game even lacked dedicated Slayer playlists for a whole month, so you would constantly get into games of oddball where your teammates would refuse to play the objective because holding a ball is not fun. It was so dumb. You could grab the ball, but then the entire enemy team pulls up around the corner and claps you. This is super annoying for people who just want to play some Slayer. They finally added dedicated playlists for Slayer and Fiesta, but did this problem have to exist in the first place? The next problem is monetization. This game is free to play, so of course it's chasing the Battle Pass and Point Shop just like Fortnite, but this sucks. The Battle Pass levels up super slowly, and the cosmetics aren't even that cool. At least the Battle Pass never expires. But some of the prices on the store are outrageous, like blue costing $10 or something. You can't even change colors of certain parts of the armor. You have to have a color palette or whatever it is. There's also all sorts of barriers that restrict customization, like certain items only being usable with certain armor cores. Let us mix and match things. Reach did this so much better. At least the rec packs are gone. On the topic of monetization, let's talk about progression. It sucks pee-pee. You only get XP through challenges, and if you aren't spending money, you don't even get a new helmet until level 81. Meanwhile in Halo Reach, by that time, you would have an entire catalog of helmets and other pieces of armor to choose from. Instead of there being an actual ranking system, it's your Battle Pass level, which is nowhere near as good as the old systems. You're not really working towards anything if you don't pay, and that's one of the things that draws us to video games, the sense of progression. Let's be honest, real life's progression system sucks. You grind for hours and hours and hours, and you get nowhere, while people who play dirty end up on top. Video games offer an escape from that kind of thing. With actual progression, old Halo games had the different armor sets and rank, Call of Duty has weapons, attachments, and perks, games like Borderlands offer more crazy guns, and here, Halo Infinite, you get nothing. Thank God there are no loadouts like 4, but this progression is barely bare bones. It's cremated bones. I know people say, wow, people are getting so mad over Halo Infinite's progression. Shows how people are more interested in playing dress up than playing the game. No, we want something to work toward, and this game just doesn't offer that. Taking all that into account, I hate to do this, but the multiplayer gets a 5.5 out of 10 in its current state. I know it'll get better over time, but I'm sick of all this live service BS. The game launches with no content, but it's okay. They promise the new stuff will be free, and then they give it out at a snail's pace. But that's just
modern gaming, baby. Give me money, peasant!
Thank God this game was free to play and also on PC. If I'd bought an Xbox One just for this multiplayer with the state it's in, I'd probably be a little upset. Alright everybody, that is all I have for today. Be sure to like and sub, and I'll see you beautiful people next time. Peace!
I am no longer asking. Do it or the penguin gets it.